Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a bunch of stuff. I have all of my favorite products of 2017. So basically I'm doing like everything that I can remember that I have reached for like a lot during this year. And some of it I've been using for years and some of it I've been using for like a couple of months. And they're not necessarily things that I've launched in 2017, but if you want to see what my favorite products are, just keep watching. Okay, so I have like a lot of stuff, so I've kind of separated it into categories. So first I'm going to do like hair care and like bath things, shower things, I don't know. Okay, so the first thing I have is this Tresemme Heat Tamer, and I have been using this stuff for years. And I feel like I've tried other heat sprays and they make my hair like oily and greasy, and then they make them too wet to even like straighten. So every time I blow dry, straighten, or curl my hair, I spray this stuff on first, and it has been amazing. And I haven't found another one that I like as much as this, so I've been using this for years. Okay, so next we have the Morning Burst Clean & Clear Hydrating Facial Cleanser. And right now, this is the only thing in my skincare routine that I'm actually like in love with. I've been having like a lot of breakouts and I've tried so many things and nothing has really worked. And I really like this because it smells good, it has little beads in it. And even though it's Morning Burst, I use it morning and night. And I'm just trying to try out new skincare, find something that works for me. But right now, this is the only thing in my skincare routine that I'll probably continue to use. And then next I have 3 things from Bath & Body Works. So first we'll start with my perfume. Right now I am loving the Vanilla Bean Noel perfume, and I am so into Bath & Body Works. I feel like it's so affordable, and I like go in these like shopping sprees with Bath & Body Works. It's kind of bad, and I go and I stock up on things. So I have so many things like just stocked up from Bath & Body Works. So I'll like pretty much never run out. And then next is their aromatherapy. This is the Comfort one. It's vanilla and patchouli. And this is a body wash and foam bath. I really love the stress relief one because it has eucalyptus. I love the sleep one. I love all their aromatherapy stuff, but I especially like the body wash form. And then my favorite body wash is the Vanilla Bean Noel Shower Gel with shea butter. And this is the new packaging this year. I have a bunch like stocked up in the new packaging and the old packaging because every time I buy stuff from Bath & Body Works, I have to get Vanilla Bean Noel because I know they don't sell it during the year and I'm always afraid I'm going to run out. Even though I have so many, I'm not going to run out. And then next we have Batiste Dry Shampoo. This product changed my hair game. It really did. I used to have to wash my hair every single night, and it was so exhausting, and I hated it. And now I have this Batiste Dry Shampoo. This one smells like coconuts. If you have the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, it smells exactly like that. And this is the only dry shampoo that has ever worked for my hair. And then the last hair care item, I know this sounds really stupid, it's a brush. This is the Wet and Dry brush, and I've been using this for like a while, but ever since I've used this brush, it's a wet brush, I haven't been able to use any other kind of brush. It's so gentle on your head, and every time I use a different brush now, it hurts. So this is amazing. And then the last kind of like skincare kind of thing, these are my favorite makeup wipes. These are the Equate Beauty, it's like the Walmart brand. And it is the like sensitive skin soothing ones. And I just feel like these work really well. It says compared to Neutrogena night calming cleansing towelettes, and you get like a 2-pack of these for like $4 from Walmart, and they each have 40 in them, so you get 80. It's a pretty good price. Oh, also just, you know, if you like my makeup today, I did this in a video. It's the what I got for Christmas video, so I will link that somewhere up there. Okay, and so moving on to makeup. So I do not have any primers because I feel like primers have been kind of what's breaking me out. So I've decided that I'm gonna try to stop using primers so much. So we're gonna start with foundation, and all the foundations I have are actually drugstore foundations. So the first one, we'll start with like my old school favorite foundation. So a little bit about my foundation history. When I first started makeup, like when I first started using foundation, I used the Bare Minerals powder foundation, and I loved it. And then one day I started getting a little bit more into makeup, and I was like, okay, I want to try a liquid foundation. So I started using the MAC Pro Longwear foundation, and I absolutely loved it. And I think I repurchased it like 3 or 4 times, and then I was like, okay, I don't really like spending this much money on foundation. So I was on Pinterest one day, and like this makeup dupes photo came up, and this foundation was right next to the MAC Pro Longwear. This is the Revlon Color Stay makeup, and this is the combination oily one, and I am in the shade 220 beige. It's an oldie but a goodie. I have been through a lot of these, and it really is pretty similar to the MAC one, and it says it's 24-hour wear. I've never tested it 24 hours because who's awake for that long, but it truly does stay on forever. And then my next foundation is this Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth, and I am in the shade Classic Ivory 120. This foundation, so I don't have dry skin, but I don't have oily skin. I'm like a combination, but I'm more towards dry, so I prefer like dewy foundations. And if I set it with a good powder and a good setting spray, I don't really get oily throughout the day. So this is a lot of people love like the matte and poreless version of this. And so I decided I would try the dewy and smooth one, because if the matte and poreless is good, then this one should be good too. And so I tried this out, and I absolutely loved it. I actually already have a backup of this because I'm almost out, and it's a really liquidy formula, but it blends out so easily, especially with a sponge, and it sets on the face so well, and it makes my skin look so good. Like when I'm wearing this foundation and I walk by a mirror and I like catch my skin, I'm like, wow, I'm having a good skin day today. So I really love this. And then my last foundation, which I've only been using this for a couple of months, this is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation, and I'm in the shade 705 Ivory, and this is just like a good, it says lightweight full coverage makeup. I don't really believe that it's like full coverage, but it is a really good foundation, and it has SPF 20, it has vitamins, and it says it's an antioxidant. So this is always really nice, and I like to wear this, especially if I'm going outside and I feel like I need sunscreen on my face. I use this. Also, the Revlon one has 15 SPF, and I don't think the Maybelline one has SPF in it, but this is just a really good foundation. I love the smell of it, which is really weird, but it has like a really good scent, and I feel like it doesn't break me out, which is always nice. And all of these foundations are so inexpensive, and I'm actually going to put all of the like prices of everything that I mentioned like right here. And then next I'm going to talk about like things I put over top of my foundation. So first we'll start with powder, and I only have one powder. I've been using this consistently pretty much all year. This is the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder, and I am in the shade Translucent Extra Coverage. This is just, it's so cheap. You can get it at Walmart. It's like $5, maybe $6, I don't know. And it has the only thing, this stuff smells very weird. It smells like expensive old perfume, if that makes sense. It's a very, very strong smell, but once you put it onto your face, the smell goes away. You don't smell it like the whole day. And then the next product, this is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This one is still in the package because I just got a new one for Christmas, and I actually used this one in this makeup look. I had the light bronzer shade, and it was really nice, but then I got the darker shade, and I love it. This stuff smells like coconut. It's amazing. And it's nice. It's really, and it's so soft. It's so nice. I love this so much. And I could just smell this honestly all day. It smells like you're like laying out on the beach getting a nice tan. And then my next product, this is what I'm most excited to talk about. This is my favorite highlighter of all time. This is the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter, and I have the shade Peach Lights. I have not tried any of the other shades, so I can't really speak to any of the other shades, but this is like the prettiest like rose gold champagne-y color, and it's so inexpensive. And it just gives you the most like wet highlighter, and it just makes your face look so dewy. I love it. Sometimes it doesn't have a scent. Sometimes I put this like all over my face. It's bad. And then next I will talk about some blushes. I have been loving the Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes. I have the shades Blissful, Dazzled, and Feisty, and right now I think Feisty is my favorite. This is just like a toned down pink color kind of thing, and it is just like, as you can see, I've been using this a lot, and I haven't even like the imprint is still there, and they're like pretty pigmented, but they blend so well, and they really do. It says it's 12-hour wear. It really is. I feel like 12-hour wear. It lasts all day long. It's amazing. Okay, and then I have one more blush. This blush, it looks rough, I know, and it's the Milani Baked Blush in Dulce Pink. All of the like lettering has worn off the package. There's nothing there. This is like the most pretty, like pink, goldy, shimmery. It's really nice. And it's really like, it has like a sheen to it for sure. And so the reason why I bought this is because it's supposed to be similar to a really famous NARS blush. But I don't think I actually got the shade that's supposed to be like that blush. But then I tried this and I loved it. It's so pigmented, and it is a baked blush, so you kind of have to like get in there before it really starts picking up pigmented. But it's a really, really nice blush. Okay, and next I'm going to talk about some one sponge and some brushes that I've been loving. So, okay, this sponge is really dirty that I'm about to show you, but this is the EcoTools sponge. It's green. They had holiday ones that were like gray and blue. I have those too, but this sponge is so good. I don't think I'll ever purchase a beauty blender. I have one beauty blender because it came with a subscription box with like a new subscription. I think it was Birchbox maybe. And this sponge is so good. When you wet it, it gets so big, and it's amazing. And it's really spongy. I've compared it to the Beauty Blender, and I think I might actually prefer this sponge. And then some brushes I've been loving. I've really been into Morphe brushes. So I got this set of like blue and pink brushes. There's more that come in the set. I just don't have them with me right now. But this big fluffy one I love using for bronzer. This one is also, all the brushes I'm going to show you are really dirty. I'm probably going to clean all my brushes after this video. But this is like a really good eyeshadow brush. It's kind of like flat but also like fluffy, so it packs on color, but it also is like tapered, so it blends it out as you go. And then this one, it's like a smaller version of this one, and I've been loving this for blush, and also if I feel like contouring, which I rarely ever do, this is really, really nice to contour with. And then the next brush, this is the Sonia Kashuk Tools number 2. This is just a fluffy like powder brush, and I actually got this from my mom or my sister or somebody. So this brush is probably ancient because they had used it for a long time and then they gave it to me, and I've been using it for like forever. So I'm going to try to link this below, but I don't know if I'll be able to find it. And then I've also been loving this e.l.f. angled brush, and I love to use this for blush also. And e.l.f. brushes are so inexpensive. So, like, why not? And then that is it for face brushes. So now we're going to move on to eye brushes. So I got this Real Techniques brush set, and I think it may have had like one more brush in it. I don't really know, but it came with these two brushes. This is like a fluffy, like denser brush, and this is like a flat, tapered shadow brush. And I love these brushes for eyeshadow. They're so good, and they're pretty inexpensive. You can find them at like Marshall's. And then I have been loving Morphe eye brushes. I'm going to show you my favorite brush. This is the R39. The only problem I have, so this is my, okay, these are both dirty also. This is the original brush. As you can see, it's pretty fluffy. It's amazing for blending. And so I got another one of these brushes for Christmas. And as you can see, this one looks completely different. So let me hold them up side to side. And I'll give you like a side angle. As you can see, like this one of them is way more fluffier than the other. And I don't know if it's because I haven't washed this one yet, but we'll see. I'm going to wash my brushes probably today. We'll see what it does. And then I got, this can't really be a favorite because I just got it for Christmas, but this is the, I think it's some kind of eye set from Morphe. I'll link it down below. It has all these eye brushes, but like this just goes, like I really do love Morphe eye brushes. These are so good. And like pretty much all of the brushes in this set I actually have a use for, which is really nice. Okay, and so I think I have two more like face products. So I have one setting spray and I have one concealer. So first, or no, I have two setting sprays. So I have the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. I got this in a BoxyCharm a couple months ago and I have used it ever since. It does have glitter in it, but when you spray it on, you can barely tell there's glitter in it. If you shake it up really well, it's fine, and it gives you the most beautiful glow. And then this one, this is the Skindinavia Makeup Finishing Spray. This is the bridal one. And I love this stuff. And you can always get Skindinavia on sale online. And this stuff really makes your makeup stay all day. And I've been using this all year. Okay, and then next I have 3 brow products. And as you can see, my brows are thick. So I need some good products for my brows. So first, let's talk about pencils. So I have the Anastasia Brow Wiz in medium brown. This is just a really, like, you probably have already heard of this brow pencil. It's a really nice brow pencil. It's pigmented, but not too pigmented. It has a spoolie on one end and then the product on the other. It's a really small tip. And it just works. So as you can see, like, it looks like it comes off pretty light, which is what I like because I don't like something that's super pigmented, which one of these I have is something that I don't really enjoy because it's super pigmented. And so next we have the ColourPop. I have 2 brow pencils from them. So one of them I don't love and one of them I love. This is the ColourPop Brow Pencil in Bangin Brunette. This one has a spoolie on one end, product on the other. As you can see, it's pretty similar to the Anastasia one, and the pigment is pretty similar as well. I'm kind of like running out, so it's kind of hard to get stuff out. But it looks pretty identical to the Anastasia one. This one I love, and it's super cheap. It's only like $6. It's amazing. This one is by ColourPop. This is the Brow Boss, and this one I don't really love. This is in dark brown. It has a spoolie on one end, but mine broke off. And then the other end has the product, and it looks similar to the other one and the Anastasia one, but it is super dark, like super creamy and dark. And when you go to put this on your brow, it's just I feel like too much pigment. It's not a bad product, but like I use it because I still have some left in it, but it's not like my favorite thing ever. And then the next thing is a brow gel. This is the Essence Make Me Brow, and if you have seen any of my other videos, you've seen me use this. And I have the shade Brownie Browns, and when you open it up, it's just like this fibery wand. And it really does give you volume, which I don't really need, but it helps your brows like stay in place and it helps them like stay standing up, so that's always really nice. Okay, and then next we have mascaras. I have 2 mascaras to talk about. So first, I'll show you one that I've used on like pretty much every video, so I don't have to say much about. Oops. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise, and I have the shade Blackest Black. And this is just like, it's supposed to be like the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced, and I am in love with this. Like, it's just a big fat wand, and it really works. I have it on my eyes right now, and it makes my lashes so long and like noticeable. And then next I have the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect mascara. This is the green one. They have like 3 different ones. This is the only one I've tried, but this wand is pretty similar. I mean, it's like a big wand. It kind of like is like tree shaped, if that makes sense. And this also, it just works really well on my lashes. And I have really long lashes, so I don't need something that's very lengthening, but I always like something that is volumizing, and I feel like both of these do that for me. Okay, and then the next eye product I have, so this one's not going to be a shocker to you. I've watched so many favorites videos already, And this one has been in pretty much every single video I have watched. This is the Jaclyn Hill by Morphe palette. And this, it's a good one. And it's $38. You can get it at Ulta now, so you don't have to pay Morphe shipping. And like, it's just look at it. It's just beautiful. Just stare at it. Take a moment, look at it. It's so beautiful. I love it. And like, even when I'm using other eyeshadow palettes, I miss this palette because this palette has everything. The only thing it doesn't have is like a white shade to put all over the lid, but it has everything else you would need for a full eyeshadow look, and you can get so many looks out of this palette. And these shadows are like the most blendable shadows I've ever used in my life, but when you blend them, like, it doesn't blend away the color. So if you put like a transition color and then you put something in the crease, you can still see both colors, but they blend together, so there's no harsh line. It's just good. It's my favorite thing, and I would repurchase this every single day of my life if I had to. Okay, and so I lied. I have some more eye products. I don't have any eyeliners that like I love. I've gotten to the point where I don't really do eyeliner that much. I just like eyeshadow and mascara, and it looks fine. Sometimes I put it in my waterline. Sometimes if I do liner, normally I do a wing. So if I'm not going to do a wing, I normally don't do liner at all. So then some more eyeshadows I have are the ColourPop Super Shock shadows. And I have, like, these aren't all that I own, but I have like a bunch of them in my hand right now. One of my favorites, this is Ritz. And this is part of Laura Lee's collab with No Kill LA. And this is like a glitter, but it's in the Super Shock form. So like, it's just beautiful. It's like glitter, but like the best way ever. Because it doesn't fall out on your face. It stays where it's supposed to be. It just blends really well. It stays all day. And I love it. And so when I first got these, I only had like shimmer shades that I loved, and I didn't realize that they actually had matte shades because for some reason like this formula didn't make sense to me in a matte, but then I got some. So I have the shade Shop, and this is like just a pink, and this is a matte, and it's so nice. I'm going to get another one. This one is a satin. This is Glitz. This one's like a mauve-y kind of color. So nice. And they blend so well. And you can blend them with powder. Like, they work together. This is another matte. This is Paradox. And they all are so beautiful. I don't know. I just love them a lot. And I've really, like, if I had to pick, well, at the end of this video, I'll tell you, like, what my favorite makeup brands have been this year. And so next for the lips, I have 3 products-ish. So first I have the Wet n Wild Liquid Cat Suits. And these are liquid lipsticks, and they're so affordable. I own like pretty much every shade, but this is the only one I have with me right now. It's really nice. And like some of them are like more sheer. And some of them are like more sheer when you first put them on, but they're always buildable, and they're not as drying as normal liquid lipsticks are. So I love these, and they're really affordable, and you can't really go wrong. And then next I have some ColourPop liquid lipsticks, satins, liquid ultra satins, ultra metallic. So this is the ultra metallic lip by Laura Lee. It's not like, the shade is not one of my favorites just because I'm not really like a metallic lip kind of gal, but like if you can see the pigment on that, it's really nice. I feel like this might be nice on the eyes actually. And then I have this ultra satin lip. This is one of my favorite shades. Just like so nice. And I love the satin lips. They're so comfortable. They're just amazing. And then this is the Lippie Sticks. I love the Lippie Sticks. They're so hydrating, so if you're ever having a day where you're like Like, look at that. Completely opaque. It's so nice. And it's so creamy, and it just feels good. I'm just gonna... Totally not the shade I'm wearing at all. But... they're so comfortable. They're really nice. And now I'm going to tell you my favorite places to shop. So right now, I only picked 2. So Amazon, Marshalls. If those are the only 2 places I could ever shop for the rest of my life, I think I would be fine. You can get literally anything on Amazon for most likely a better price. And then Marshalls, like, I'm pretty sure probably 90% of the clothes that I wear are from Marshalls. So those are just my 2 favorite for this year. And then my favorite makeup brands right now would have to be Morphe and ColourPop. I feel like they have high-end quality, but the price is right. So I never feel like too terrible when I go on their websites and start shopping, because I'm like, okay, I'm going to get a lot for the money that I spend, and they're going to be good products that are going to last me for a while. And then I figured I would pick, since I did my unboxing video, my subscription box unboxing, I would share which one, if I could only get one, which one is like my favorite. And so... okay, it's fine. Didn't break. Okay, so my favorite subscription box is BoxyCharm. This is $21 a month, and I think it's this one that I have a 3-month subscription kind of thing, but you get 5 full-size or deluxe sample products, and they're all normally like high-end kind of products. And sometimes they do have brands that, like, I've never heard of, but normally the things in this box are always so nice and so useful. Like, one time I got, like, a Becca highlighter. I got this Cover FX spray. I've gotten blush palettes. I've gotten bronzer palettes. I've gotten Tarte blushes. It's just a really, really nice box, and I've gotten Dr. Brandt in there, and I just love this box so much. So if I had to cancel all the other ones, I would be okay with just getting this one. And then I figured I would share, like, who my favorite YouTubers are. So I have a list on my phone. So first, like, as far as vlogs and, like, daily life to life, I love Zoella and Alfie Days. Zoella, I love her vlogs so much. Her vlogs are always, like, 30 minutes long. And so, like, I just feel like I know her. And then Alfie, he does daily vlogging, so every day I know I can count on him to have a vlog uploaded. And then as far as, like, beauty, so first I'll list the ones that a lot of you probably know of. They're the more, like, famous YouTubers. So Tati, I just feel like Tati is so classy, and she just seems like she's just a nice person, you know? And then Laura Lee, I think, is so funny, and she's so good at makeup, and she's just, I'm always entertained when I watch her. And then next, Kathleen Lights, I think, is so hilarious. I actually have her ColourPop palette, and I just think that she's such a good person. And I always laugh when I watch her videos. I always trust her when she talks in her videos. I just love her. And then I love Desi Perkins and Luster Lux. They're like best friends, and I love watching their vlogs when they travel together. I love both of their beauty videos. And then Casey Holmes I love. She has her dogs and her husband, and they're just a cute, adorable family, and I love them. And then Jessica Braun. I don't know, some of you may know her, some of you may not, but she has the most, like, creative video ideas ever, and she is always 100% honest. She's actually pregnant, and I'm really excited. Like, I feel like my best friend's pregnant, but really it's just a YouTuber. She is, like, so honest in her videos, and her, like, I want my channel, like, I want to be able to come up with creative video ideas like she does, because she just has the best ideas ever. It's amazing. And then I really like that Taylor. I really like her for, like, foundation reviews. She does, like, Foundation Fridays, and then she does, like, I forget what it's like a series of, she just does foundations. I think it's like 21 days of foundations, and she tries a different foundation every single day. So like if you have a foundation that you want to know if it wears well, more than likely it's going to be on her channel, and she's probably already done a review on it. And then I really love T&S. They're sisters, and they do vlogs, and they also have like beauty stuff. And then they also own a company now where they sell clothes and shoes and stuff, and I love them. And then Allie Glines, I love her so much. She's so beautiful, and she's always really honest in her videos. She does like the most creative looks ever, and I don't know what it is about her channel, but when I just feel relaxed when I'm watching her videos. And then I also love Court Liz. She is also a beauty YouTuber, and she also does vlogging. And then I have like 3 like couples that I watch. So and they're all friends, actually, funny enough. So, and they're all like Christian couples that I really look up to, and like they're just like good examples. And they always talk about like their faith in their videos, which I think is really cool. So Cody and Lexi, Jess and Gabriel, and Kristen and Marcus. So Marcus and Cody are brothers, and then Lexi and Kristen are their wives, and then Jess and Gabriel are friends with them. And so I like love all 3 of those so much. And I believe that is all for the YouTube. I mean, I watch a lot of YouTubers, but I just figured I should pick like my absolute favorites. And that is it for this video. So this was my 2017 favorites. I have so many other things that I could have talked about, but I didn't want this video to be super long. So thank you so much for watching. Remember, just comment down below what videos you want me to do. Thank you so much for watching. You should subscribe to my channel because it really helps me out, and you should give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!